Hey.
DJ Tab here, world-renowned DJ. You're an entrepreneur, a producer. You've done it all, right?
I've been doing it since I was 12.
The new improved hood hop. I make her motherfucking this bitch through the wop. Dirty run his mouth to the half.
I'm big dude, what's up, what it do? Who is her, ooh, she lose.
What it is, y'all? It's your boy Joe the Mac.
It's your boy Clutch, man. This is Love and Loyalty, the podcast. What it do?
Hey, yo, today we got one of St. Louis' top DJs in the building. We're gonna let him introduce himself.
Yeah, man, you know I am DJ Tab, you know what I mean? Not St. Louis, but the world, man. You know
My
what I
bad,
mean?
the world. My
Yeah.
bad. You going everywhere. My bad.
But yeah, man, you know I am DJ Tab, you know what I mean? Straight from St. Louis. Born and raised on the north side, you know what I mean? From there, Jennings, and then to Normandy.
Yeah. So, first question we ask everybody when they come on the show. You have to choose between love or loyalty. Which one you picking?
Loyalty, all that.
Why you picking loyalty?
Because for me, loyalty, you know what I mean, shows that dedication. You know what I mean? With love, you know what I mean? Man, I'm pretty sure y'all can contest, you know what I mean? Meet people, I love you, and then next day they do some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Some janky ass shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? You know, females, but you know, it's a big topic or whatever. You know, but definitely loyalty. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, it shows that dedication. You know what I mean? And just their respect. So I'm about respect. That's all.
So, what got you started to being a DJ?
Man, I get asked almost every day. You know what I mean? When I was in middle school, I was up one night, and this is my first time. I was watching BET, and the movie Juice came on.
That's that shit.
Yeah, Omar Epps and Tupac.
That's that shit.
Yeah, and that was my first time seeing a DJ. You know what I mean? GQ, that shit. Eerie. I'm like, man, this time I want to do that. So I told my mom and dad, I'm like, man, I want some turntables. She was like, what? She was like, you know what? Okay, well, you keep your grades up and then get some turntables. And man, I'm talking about that first semester, 7th grade year. I got all A's and 1B my first time. You know? I was
making sure I get this done.
For real, I was never going to make a bad student or whatever. You know what I mean? I was always like C's, you know what I'm saying, D's here and there. You know what I mean? But you know, I think as a parent, you know what I mean, like we gotta give our kids, you know what I mean, the extra push, you know what I mean, for things that they want, you know what I mean? Because, you know, some parents just get their kids just give, you know what I mean, without making them work. Yeah, you know what I mean? And then when I got the all A's and 1B, I was like, oh, I'm like, that, this wasn't even that hard, you know what I mean? And since then, I was A's and B's, you know what I mean, through junior high and high school and college. So,
When you first started, you had any like freeze up moments, or like you got any boo? We had somebody on us say they got booed when they first tried out.
you know what? If they booed, you know what I mean, I really didn't hear it for real, you know what I mean? But it has been times where, you know, things happen, you know what I'm saying? Equipment malfunction, things like that. People bump the table. And at that time, when I started DJing, it wasn't no laptop and Serato. It was strictly CDs and vinyl, you know? So, and I feel like I came up at a time where it was still the real DJing with turntables and vinyl, you know what I'm saying? But things were transitioned over to the laptop and things like that. So, I got the best of both worlds. But yeah, I mean, man, I got stories for days. I done fell on stage. I didn't. My laptop went out in front of 10,000 people before. Oh, yeah.
Oh, what concert was that?
Man, this one not long. I was doing a show in Birmingham. It was a big, like, hip hop festival type thing, and my laptop just shut out. I mean, just shut down on me, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, I'm a vet, so when I'm on stage like that, you know what I mean? It's always, I'm on stage, my manager right behind me with my backup laptop, and jump right into action or whatever. You know, so the crowd didn't even know what happened, but I knew what happened. But yeah, I mean, you know, just things like that. You know what I mean? But for us, like being booed, like I said, I never heard myself be booed before. So yeah.
What's your favorite club to DJ heard? Cause I didn't follow you from all the way from like 609. I done been in all the clubs. You done rocked out everywhere. Like what was the best club you think in St. Louis?
Ooh, you know what? We're going back to
The Loft.
Junior high school day, you know what I'm saying? The Loft, Palace, Saints, the Limelight, you know what I mean? Even further, you know what I'm saying? The original Beano, the old Ambassador, you know what I'm saying? When the Northland was really Northland, you know what I mean? Shopping center and everything. You had Club Dreams, you had 1014, man. We didn't have some spots, bro, like for real, you know what I'm saying? Club Rio, the old Club Honest back in the day, you know, man, I done some things, but my favorite, I would say, you know, I look at what I do, you know what I mean, in stages for it, you know what I'm saying? So like when I was younger, you know what I mean, like it was always like the Palace Saints, the Limelight, things like that. And then, you know, as I got older, it became like the Loft and Amnesia and
Amnesia. Yeah, I forgot about Amnesia.
Of course, like the college party, you know what I mean, that was done in the hotels and everything, you know what I mean? Those was always crazy too. The Kappa House, man, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, the Loft is definitely up there, you know what I mean, with my all-time favorite. You know what I mean? Because I feel like back then, you know what I mean, people came to the club to really jam for real, you know what I mean? So the energy was always genuine for real. People now come to the club want to look good and this and that and that. I got to have my bottle first, I got to have my booth first.
Want to be seen.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I think now, mostly because I travel so much and I see so many clubs, so many different people for real. But when it comes to here, I would say one of my favorites, you know what I mean, is like Pepper Lounge. You know, it's more of like the mixed crowds now, you know, because I'm able to really like DJ for real, you know what I mean? I'm not just playing Big Boogie all night. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
You say you've been to Birmingham. What all places have DJ taken you?
Ooh, I would say US wise, Birmingham. I mean, well, I'm gonna go by state: Alabama, Atlanta, Texas, California. Pretty much most of them for real. You know what I mean? I can name more places I haven't been in, but like I ain't been to Wyoming, you know what I'm saying? Places like that.
What about out the country?
Out the country, let's see, UK, Zurich, Germany, Amsterdam, China, Africa, and then coming up.
Africa.
Yeah.
Well, you do a show for in Africa.
Man, you'd be surprised, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop go a long way. But at the same time, I just don't play hip hop. I play hip hop, Afrobeat, you know what I mean? EDM, you know what I mean? And I tell DJ, you can't just be, you know what I mean, the DJ that plays one genre for it. If you trying to get to that money, you got to learn how to play everything, you know what I mean? So I can mix in some Key Glock with some Calvin Harris or some Rihanna or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Really get people, you know what I mean, that club concert feel for real, you know what I mean? Because you know, now, you know what I mean, Afrobeat is big now, you know what I mean? You know, with Tim's and the Vito and CK, a lot of those guys I know, you know what I mean? But and to be honest, you know what I mean, I like Afrobeat and EDM, you know what I mean, just as much as I love hip hop and R&B, you know what I mean? Because I know all the hip hop artists and things like that, you know what I mean? So I like a challenge for real, you know what I'm saying? I want to dive into stuff that people want to think that a black DJ, you know what I'm saying, wouldn't do, you know what I'm saying? Because we already have a stigma against ourselves, you know what I'm saying, that you black, you want to play hip hop, or you want to play R&B. But I'll play the EDM stuff better than these white boys do. So, but yeah, man, I've been a lot of places, but like coming up wise, you know what I mean, I actually started touring this weekend. I'll be in Houston this weekend, but overseas wise, you know what I mean, I got Mexico coming up, Dominican Republic, Big Show in Cancun. I'll be there for about almost a week. I'll be back in China too, you know what I mean? So I'm DJing for me now is like a real career now, you know what I mean? So it started as a hobby out of my bedroom.
So that's great. You said it started as a hobby out your bed. What was it like in high school though? Like, was it like being a star athlete? Like, what was DJing like being in high school?
Feel like that. I mean, DJing in high school, you know what I'm saying, was cool, you know what I mean? But I would say that when I got with Jay Quan and started doing like all the Jay Quan stuff, was like been on Rap City in the Basement with BT and TRL and One Season Park, and I was on Apollo, and matter of fact, we did all this stuff in New York in a day or two. So like, BT right here, you know, so got the Apollo right here, like right next door for real, you know what I mean? So it's like, it was crazy. But when I came back from doing all those shows, by the time I got back, it already aired on TV. So when I got back to school, I kid you not, bro, I was in geometry class, right? And next thing you know, it was like 50 girls outside the door. So I seen you on Rap City, I love you. So, and keep in mind, this is like 03, 04, you know what I'm saying? So it was rare for people like myself to be on TV unless you was like nearly a Chingy or a Huey or something like that for real, you know what I mean? So me being a 13, 14-year-old on TV,
I know you was part of that Jay Quan movement.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So a lot of people don't know, you know what I mean? That was me behind the Tipsy song, So, but I've been around, behind a lot of artists from here that people don't even know about.
Cause I don't want to say, I don't know. So you the DJ for CMG though too, right?
Yeah, at one point in time I was, you know what I mean? I met Gotti when I was on the road with Jibs in 07. And you know, me and him talk, you know what I mean? And, you know, shout out to Gotti, because he a real dude. And, you know, me and him, they actually was in the car, you know what I mean? He was in the S500, you know what I mean? And he was like, look, I was like, oh man, I'm trying to do something with y'all. He was like, man, we'll do something together, let me know. And then that's how the whole CMG DJ thing started, you know what I mean? So next thing you know, from being myself, my boy Tim Wonder, having 15 DJs on the roster. Pretty much what we had did was we worked in control with breaking all the artists from CMG.
So what artists of CMG did you work with?
Gotti, Black Youngster. I mean, even to this day, you know what I mean? Big Boogie, that's my guy, you know what I mean? So anything that he sent out to the world, to all the DJs, you know what I mean? Then they'll call me.
So is Black, like, we see how Black Youngster is on camera. Is he really like that off camera?
Nah.
He ain't like that off camera?
Nah.
More mellow, laid back.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And me and him got close because his little brother, you know what I mean, was always in St. Louis. So I was mentioning his little brother. So anytime his little brother be calling out, they call, hey bro, you down tripping, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. RP to him, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because he ended up getting killed in Florida somewhere on some humble shit, but you know.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. And that was Youngster's second brother being killed, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. But it's pretty much, you know what I mean, what I did still do for them, you know what I mean? Now, when it comes to CMG, you know what I mean, I do more like bookings and things like that, you know what I mean? So I book a lot for Big Boogie, you know what I mean, and Black Youngster as well, too.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
If you could DJ for one artist, dead or alive, who would it be?
Ooh, let me see. Probably like an artist like a Travis Scott. I'm going for like the mega stars, you know what I'm saying? Travis.
You gotta put Prince or Michael up there.
Yeah.
The mega stars.
Yeah. You know what I mean? If I had to choose between Prince and Michael, you know what I mean? I would say Mike.
Why Michael?
I don't know. I mean, his music, you know what I mean? Because at the same time, you gotta, you know what I mean, really, you know what I mean, see what a mesh with for real. And Mike always had a lot of, up-tempo music for real, where I can really scratch to it for real, you know what I mean? Prince was more, you know what I'm saying, man. So yeah, but Mike definitely, you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel what you're talking about, the transition.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'd definitely like to go to a Mike concert.
Man, I wish I would have had went to one, you know what I mean? But, you know, yeah, never made it to one though.
Did you play any sports in school?
Oh, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Football, baseball, basketball. Yeah, I did martial arts. I did all kinds. My mom kept me active, boy.
What was your favorite sport?
Order-wise, it would probably be baseball, football, and basketball. And then I did taekwondo for a few years. Got black belt in that.
Oh, you black
Scholarships? You got any scholarships where you could choose between that and DJing? Or just always DJing?
I mean, DJ. I mean, at the time, they said I was still a kid. You know what I mean? So I mean, I was still wrapped up in the football things like that. I was at Normandy and everything. But at the same time, you know what I mean, I didn't know how big me being on BET, you know what I mean, really was. You know what I mean? So we had a game one day against Berkeley Club South, and after the game, it was pandemonium on the field, bro. You know what I'm saying? I seen you on Rap, because you gotta keep in mind, Rap City at one point in time was the thing that you left school, went home to watch Rap City, once at the park, then went back, you know what I'm saying, to practice.
I used to watch that shit all the time.
Man,
in the basement.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And to say that I was on there, not as a DJ, but as a guest, I was on there, you know what I'm saying, on Rap City, you know what I mean? And people actually seen it for real, and it was chaotic on the football field. And after that, my friends was like, Tremaine, you know what I'm saying? We love what you're doing up here. You bring a lot of people out to the school, but after the game, you go straight to the bus. I was like, what? So I could shake hands. He's like, nah, hell nah. Because we can't keep having this type of shit up here for real. So, but it would definitely be football and then baseball. Well, baseball and football. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll choose football.
Yeah. But football, football, I play running back and quarterback. I play a lot of positions in football, but baseball, I play catcher and outfield. So, yeah.
All these activities, did this like help you stay out of trouble?
Oh yeah, most definitely. You know what I mean? And I feel like even to this day, you know what I mean, if you're a parent, you know what I mean, the kids keep them active or whatever, because it's so easy for them to get, you know, as you say, you know, lost in the sauce, you know what I mean, was just being out here in the street for real, you know what I mean? That as my mom didn't play that, you know what I mean? She was like, you ain't finna be out here on the streets with your friends. Your friends is your teammates. You know what I'm saying? So, and I see why, because you know what I'm saying, I could relate to my homeboy, you know what I mean? That's my fullback or my lineman or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, people that really didn't play ball, I was cool with them, you know what I mean? But I really didn't hang with them like that for real because I was so into sports things like that for real. So, but like I said, to this day, you know what I mean? I feel like that's a major, you know what I mean, thing that parents need to do is keep their kids active for real. But at the same time, you know what I mean, nowadays you got kids raising kids for real, you know what I mean? Like,
That's true.
I mean, at one point in time, you drove past Fairground Park, you know what I mean? It was cracking out there during football season. You know what I'm saying? You rode past Pembroke Park, it was cracking out there. I mean, I ride past sometimes, I'm like, man, it's sad.
This thing I used to be.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, nothing like that.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, like when I was young, I'm like, man, when I get old, I'm gonna just ride down here trying to get on some of these gals down here. I know some of these mamas single. You know what I'm saying? Man, nah. So,
Yeah, it's the mamas that be at the football field now.
yeah, they is. You know what I mean? You see more mamas than you do daddies for real. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? Sick of parents though, but man, fathers, what are y'all doing, bro? You know what I mean? Because I don't have any kids. You know what I mean? I want a son. You know what I mean? I don't want to be out there football practice, baseball practice, basketball. Whatever you want to do, we gonna do it.
Facts. I'm on that right now. We finna start football season. We in basketball.
Man,
So
you know what I'm saying?
4 finna be 5.
And what's so crazy? You know what I'm saying? My old dude, like when I started playing ball at Dickey, you know what I'm saying? I was a lineman at first. You know what I'm saying? I said, man, Pop, man, I'm tired of being a lineman. I want to be a running back. He said, "You want to be a running back? Okay, cool." I mean, like me outside running the hill. Tie rope behind my waist, you know, dragging the tire. And my sister actually said I'm tired. I told him he had me out working, boy. You know what I mean? Pick me in the shower, you know, with a sweatsuit on, sweating and everything. Next thing you know, I'm running 4.3 speed now.
So your daddy always. Okay, you got it.
Now go ahead.
So your daddy always been your number one supporter. Like, how your support system set up?
Yeah, but my real father had passed away when I was 8 or 9. Matter of fact, he passed away while I was actually in Atlanta, you know what I mean, playing ball for Dickey for the Super Bowl. And he passed away, you know what I mean, from smoking. He smoked cigars with him and everything. That's why I don't really touch cigarettes at all, you know what I mean. I touch the THC, yeah, you know what I mean, but cigarettes, nah, you know what I mean. And then my stepdad, you know what I mean, that was I'll say my main supporter for when it came to ball and things like that, you know what I mean, because he knew what to do, you know what I mean. He thought he was, you know what I mean, a Navy SEAL or whatever, you know what I mean. He was just a real star.
Hard words.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like, man, I put on a sweatsuit, run down Louisville, he'd be in the van right behind me, like, you better not stop. I'm talking about running from
Rocky training.
70 to
He got
Louisville.
Rocky training.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But to be honest, you know what I mean, he really instilled that dedication to me for it because, like, if you want something, you gotta go get it. You know what I mean? As a parent, you know what I mean, like, we gotta be the same way for our kids. So yeah. So.
You got any advice for like anybody up and coming DJs?
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Really focus on your craft, and if you're trying to get booked, focus on your marketing. You know what I mean? Because so many DJs will call me or text me or DM me like, man, bro, like, how you making $4,000-$5,000 DJing? Cause I said, cause I put my time, man. You know what I mean? And I'm marketing myself. You know what I mean? I might make $20,000 a weekend, but I'm paying $5,000 back into my marketing. You know what I mean? Because advertising for it, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean?
You gotta get back started now.
I mean, I got a solid team, you know what I mean? I got a couple managers, you know what I mean? I got a publicist, I got this, I got that. These people gotta get paid, you know what I mean? And I tell DJs, I said, bro, like, y'all wanna get to the bag, you know what I mean? Now, you know what I mean? You wanna be DJing for 6 months? Nah. Yeah, nah, you know what I mean? I'm 35 now, you know what I mean? I was able to live out what I do for a living, you know what I mean, at the age of 27.
You got your own radio station.
Yeah, 2 of them to be exact, you know what I mean? That's where we at now, you know what I mean? You know, the new spot right here, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, shout them out. Huh?
Hey, man, you know who it is, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the whole team, man. My boy ML Hunt, you know what I'm saying? DJ Bounce, who climbing. Reggie Dub, Kilo G, you know, I got the whole city on lock. They're working pretty good.
You actually was on the radio, Reggie Dub one time.
I seen the picture, yeah.
Them mother going crazy.
Yeah.
Just had Bounce on her too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And to be honest, you know what I mean, I created this, you know what I mean, because I came from doing FM with the 104, and I got fired. And when I got fired, I'm like, you know what, it's time for a change, because I seen how radio was going, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they really don't support, you know, a local artist for things like that, you know what I mean? So I woke up one day, I called my boy Mario, who's like my right hand man. I was like, bro, I'm putting him on stage, and he was like, okay, let's do it. Next thing you know, so 7 years later, we still here. You know what I'm saying? So, and now I get people from all over the world like, man, how you do it? How do you make money off of it? You know what I mean? But you know, that's a talk for another time. You know what I'm saying? Taking him all the sauce.
That's crazy. Yeah. You say you've been on the radio for 7 years?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Give and take, you know what I mean? Streets went live December 1st of 2017. You know what I mean? So 2017 to now was what? You know what I mean? What, 6-7 years, something like that?
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, but like I said, time be flying though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I've been doing this that long.
Is it hard though? Is it really hard to be a DJ?
Not really. You know what I mean? It's like anything else, whatever. You know what I mean? Put the practice in for it. You know what I mean? Like I still practice every day. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta sit up at the crib. Gotta sit up right here. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta sit take a roll with me. You know what I mean? Yeah, like I'd be out of town in hotels still practicing over there right before the show. So, but you know, but like I said, people nowadays, you know what I mean, want to cut corners for real. You know what I mean? And I can tell, you know what I mean, as a DJ, if you cutting corners, you know what I'm saying, just based off, you know what I mean, what you playing and how you playing. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, but it's hard, but it ain't hard. It's like anything else.
Well, they could find a radio station at?
Everywhere, you know what I mean? So when it comes to my station, I'm on everything but FM. And I didn't want to go FM because once you go FM, you know what I mean, that's when you involve the FCC. Now, for those that don't know, the FCC controls what comes on radio, what comes on TV, things like that. You know what I mean? They're the ones that control what you can and can't say on radio, things like that when it comes to sex, race, religion, all that type of stuff. When it comes to my station, you know what I mean? I didn't want them to govern my business, you know what I mean? The only person that governs my business is myself.
So you got free reign.
Free range, whatever, you know what I mean? So my station is no different than XM Radio. So, but if you Google Streets 105.1, we on every radio platform you can think of when it comes to Roku, TuneIn, everything, you know what I mean? We pay royalties the same way 105 when the B does.
That's dope.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And right now, you know what I mean, I would say, you know what I mean, my first year, you know what I mean, with doing the station, you know what I mean, I was already at a million listeners already my first year. So I don't know where is it now. I kind of lost count after the first year.
Crazy right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, the first month, you know what I mean, we did about 300-something thousand listeners the first month. Yeah, so yeah. So
Man.
and I didn't think this on people gonna take to it what they did, but at the same time, you know what I mean, people felt how I did. I'm like, man, radio, you know what I mean, you need to change because you got to think back in the day, you know what I mean, like St. Louis radio was like the ish, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, Chaos and Jay Nix on radio, and even Shorty on radio, you know what I mean? Like it sounded like St. Louis radio. Now, you know what I mean, like everything is about programming, you know what I mean, more DJs, all that bull, you know what I mean? Like, but you know, when it comes to my station, I'm the person that runs this station is myself. So.
Well, since it's your station, go and put us on, man. We're trying to get on your show.
Man, I see that, you know what I'm saying? We make some room, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we don't talk about it.
Maybe do a morning show, afternoon show, man. We'll get it going.
Yeah. We all set that up there, bro.
We definitely will.
Pitch out to the ringer real quick, see what y'all got.
All right, we're going to come through flying colors, bro.
Let's do it.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, man. So I appreciate this, man. I like what y'all doing with this, bro, for real.
Man, we've been up and running, trying to get a positive outlook on St. Louis people because everybody think about negative stuff when it comes to St. Louis, man.
Man, when I travel, man, everywhere I go, where you from? St. Louis? Like, oh man, y'all got some real killers up there. They think everybody from St. Louis is real killers. Don't get me wrong, we get a lot of respect out of
I was just gonna say we get a lot of love.
A lot of love.
Everywhere I go, people find out you from St. Louis, it be all love.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if they be afraid of us or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what it be, but you know, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, St. Louis is not what the media portrayed to be for real, you know what I mean? It's like anywhere else, you know what I mean? If you out here doing sideways stuff, you know what I mean, then it is what it is, but it's a lot of positivity that comes to St. Louis too, from my artists, you know what I mean, to even y'all, bro, you know what I mean? So, you know, for those tuning in right now, you know what I mean? St. Louis is not what people portray it to be.
So, what's your, with your radio station, what's your target audience?
So, my age-wise, you know what I mean? It's 13 and up, you know what I mean? But, I mean, the audience right now is so wide based for it, you know what I mean? I had people email me from Mexico, you know what I mean? All type of places and everything, because we were wide, you know what I mean? We just based in St. Louis. But we have like a lot of teenagers that tune in for real, you know what I mean? Because we play like a lot of stuff that they like to hear all the time.
What St. Louis orders you listen to?
St. Louis, let's see, Rico and Kiki, you know what I mean? You know, with the Make It Pop song, I was behind that. Yvette, you know what I mean? I flipped over her deal, things like that, you know what I mean? It's my homie. Sexy Red, you know what I mean? She doing right now.
Yes,
man, don't sleep right now, you know what I mean?
See, the females on the come up for real.
Man, I don't know what happened, what they've been drinking though, but they got the juice right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Sexy Red song is on fire right now, you know what I mean? I get videos all the time from Tennessee and Alabama and they know the record that fast. It's not even out of month, if that.
That's crazy.
But yeah, man. So, but you know, I mean, I tap in with a lot of artists from here for real. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, my label, you know what I mean? Yeah, from Rico and Kiki to DMF Musa, you know what I mean? We do a lot. So yeah, I got my hands in a lot of stuff.
That's
Yeah,
it.
As being like a DJ, what do you consider like the city's sound? Like, what do you consider like people's speed music or what? Like, what would you consider?
So, to be honest, I'm still trying to figure out what this high speed music is or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, and I tell artists, you know what I mean? I'm like, do you make music for yourself, or you trying to make music for the people? You know what I mean? Because if you doing high speed music, you know what I mean, that's only a small crowd. You know what I mean? So you gotta think bigger than that for real. You know what I mean? Don't even think St. Louis. You know what I mean? Think global for real. You know what I mean? Because once you go global, you know what I mean, it's gonna circle back anyway. You know what I mean? So make them like you. You know what I mean? But you know, make music for the people, not just for yourself. You know what I
So
mean?
you gotta find a different range.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Instead of everybody just rapping about the same.
The same thing, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna tell you right now, you know what I mean? I don't even play high speed music or whatever, you know what I mean? Not because I think it's bad, but just because a lot of artists just don't send me the music for it, you know what I mean? And I'm a DJ, I'm not gonna call you for your music, you know what I mean? It's your job as an artist, you know what I mean? But listen right now, if you're an artist, it's your job to get the music to me, not me to call you, you know what I mean? Nowadays it's so easy, you know what I'm saying, to put a phone out, go on IG, DM me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, you had to be in Atlanta, you had to be in LA, you know what I'm saying? Meet people that way for real. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays it's so easy, you know what I mean? Because you got everything right there in your phone. You know what I mean? And artists don't even do it. And they wonder why when they see me like, bro, play my record. I mean, I ain't got the record. I'm not gonna start what I'm doing to go on YouTube to get your song. No. You got to.
I heard it, man. Y'all want y'all music played. Y'all gotta reach out and do the work, man.
You gotta do the work. And if you don't know how, must mean then call me and I will help you do it. You know what I mean? But a lot of artists just don't know how to network.
How can they reach you though?
No, I'm not hard to find, man. Just type in DJ Tab, it's gonna pop right up. You know what I'm saying? DJTab.com, IG, Twitter, some TikTok is DJ Tab 314.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, from being from St. Louis, who would you say is your top 5 artists?
Top 5 artists right now from St. Louis. You know what I mean? Of course, Sexy Red, of course, Yvette. And I say that because right now, you know what I mean, the eyes are on them for real because Yvette has a deal, you know what I mean? So right now she's in that space where she can be the next Nelly, you know what I mean, or even better, you know what I mean, right now. And then Sexy Red, you know what I mean, her song on fire right now, you know what I mean? So, you know, she has, you know what I mean, she got to deliver, you know what I mean? Hope she better come with it, you know what I mean? What's the next song gonna sound like, you know what I mean? But yeah, I would say Sexy Red, Yvette, Rico and Kiki, to make it pop, you know what I mean, is still on fire. Who else? There's a singer named Asia Marie, you know what I mean? She cold, you know what I mean? Who else? It would have been LA Foes, things like that, you know what I mean? But you know, some of these guys you can't stay out of trouble, you know what I mean? But they'll probably be my pick, you know what I mean? Because I look at everything, you know what I mean, as a whole, you know what I mean? Not just, you know what I mean, making music, whatever. I'm talking about from the marketing part, you know what I mean, your following, things like that. You know what I mean? And those few people, you know what I mean, they got it for real, you know what I mean? But, you know, they just got to keep going.
You familiar with D-Pain?
Oh, that's my boy. Yeah.
D-Pain, that's my dog.
He up there. Matter of fact, we got a record together, you know what I mean? So, yeah, called Blog. That's my guy, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, he up there too, you know what I mean? Cause when D-Pain sent me the record, I'm like, yeah, this the one, you know what I mean? And that same thing, you know what I mean? That's how Rico and Kiki make a pop song, you know what I mean? Took off for real. Rico bought me the record. As soon as I played it, it took off so fast, you know what I mean? Because, and I told him the same thing. I said, bro, make music for the people, not just for yourself. And when you brought that, and Rico and Kiki, they like, oh, bro, I see what you mean now, man. Because I feel like once you get one song, once I mean, the pop is easier, you know what I mean, to get your second, third, fourth, fifth song to pop, you know what I mean? Because now you know what the people really want to hear, you know what I mean? But yeah, D-Pain is my boy though. Yeah.
What about Riley?
Riley too, you know what I mean? Riley, you know what I mean? That Born Baby, you know what I mean? That Clip Hanging, that's still my shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, Riley just an artist, you know what I mean? That's different himself, you know what I mean? But I feel like his time coming too though. Yeah.
Give us your top 5 artists you done deal with, period.
This period. You know, of course, Jaquan, you know what I mean? The Jibs, Penelope from St. Louis, you know what I mean? She was signed to Universal. Gotti, you know what I mean? And then currently, you know what I mean? It would be Big Boogie and then 8-Ball MJG, you know what I mean? I've been wrote them a lot, you know what I mean? And they legends or whatever, you know what I mean? So hearing them talk about stuff, you know what I mean, is different. Hearing Boogie talk about certain things, because they done been through a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? They OGs for real, you know what I mean? And to be honest, I'd rather be with OG than the young dudes for real.
Yeah. Cause they see different. They look at life different now because they done been through something.
Yeah.
These young cats still ain't go through everything.
Man, like when I was coming up as a DJ, you know what I mean? But when I heard don't make
Hey, listen.
come on now. When I first heard Mr. Big and Space Age Pimping, I'm like, yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
And now I know something. I'll be on the road with them 24/7. So yeah, that's crazy, bro. Yeah.
That's crazy. My bad. So you gonna bring MJG in St. Louis?
Matter of fact, we're trying to work it out right now. You know what I mean? So we don't have a date yet, but we're trying to work it out right now. You know what I mean? To bring them and me to Club Phoenix, which is old chicken cheese out there.
Yeah, they just had Stolito there.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I heard the crowd. I heard it was thick in that mud. You know what I mean? I was gonna go, but I thought it was this week. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah.
You got anything else coming up?
Then you know, just touring or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I said, this weekend, I mean, Houston, you know what I mean? By Saturday, you know what I mean? Parade. We do like a lot of back to school drives, you know what I mean? So, you know, so I'm praying for that, you know what I mean? So, we got like, we do like a lot of like community-based stuff up here for real, you know what I mean? Because this won't be nothing without the support from the people, you know what I mean? So, we got to do something for them, you know what I mean? Especially for the kids, too, you know what I mean? We give away, tablets, we give away turkeys and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Real outreach. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Tell them one more time when they can reach you on your radio station at.
Yeah, man. My personal page is DJTab.com. My IG, Twitter, TikTok is DJTab314. The station page is Streets with a Z. It's STREETZ1051.com, or just Google it. You know what I mean? Like I said, we on everything, bro. We on Wikipedia now, everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man, appreciate you for coming through, man. Appreciate it.
All love, man. You know, we go way back.
I say way back. I followed you from a lot of clubs.
No, yeah, man. Yeah, I'm still out here. You know what I mean? So yeah. So like I said, this weekend I'm in Houston. You know what I mean? Myself, Ballin' G, Juvenile. You know what I mean? It's a big show. So yeah, April 7th.
And y'all know what it is. It's y'all favorite podcast, Love and Loyalty. We come in the streets of 105.1 real soon. Check that out.
Yeah. No, some morning show, evening show. We gonna work it out.
We gonna make it work. We gonna get there.
I see, man.
I'll be obliged if you step outside, because my ride is awaiting. I dated, a staking, a nightcap we mating, awakened by smells of perfume that I inhale and then take.